Well, intro. Boom, we've done it. That's the intro. Hi, welcome. Lemonade Ganger, blah blah blah. By now, we've all seen this clip circling around Twitter. And if you're not on Twitter, congratulations. You were avoiding a huge cesspool of the dumbest motherfuckers on the face of the planet. The Genshin community. I shit on the Genshin community a lot, but they're not that bad. They're bad, don't get me wrong, but they're not that bad. It's just really easy to crap on the Genshin community. This is coming from someone who was in that for 4 years. Let me tell you, not a good look. So, let's just say that worked. Bit of chaos, absolutely. This is one of... well, it blew up so much, Gacha Smack responded to it. Anyway, completely taken out of context. You might think this isn't such a big deal. It's just, oh, she swims faster. It's not that big of a deal. Who swims? Which is what I thought at first. However, thinking about it, it's like a micro step in the wrong direction. We've seen it with HSR. Well, HSR is a micro step. That's just like a huge... we're going to walk right over there with the global passives and whatnot. So it's just like, it's one of those topics where it's kind of like, why is this a big deal? It's not. People just are bored, waiting for 2.2. Understandable. You know, 2.2 is really hype, new character. She's the only one who can swim faster. And she can also get high enough where she can fly directly out of it. For me, the biggest thing is when she swims, she charges up the forte gauge. So it's not a big deal, because who's actively going out of the way to swim? It's too slow. Better yet, let me take you over here. It's too slow, and we have way better exploration. For example, I can jump here to cross big distances. I'll go back. Oh, I need to get somewhere fast. I'll do this. It's like, oh, I need to fly. Sure, I'll just get any bit of height advantage possible. And then boom, there we go. Even here, we can just... rather than swimming, we could just... use a gondola, an echo. We could just cross the open map this way. It's not a big deal. Even more so. Even Cantarella flying to then... or jumping up high out the water to then fly isn't that big of a deal. Because we can just go... grapple, Resonance Liberation, and then fly. You know, all that usual stuff. But let's try it again, shall we? We grapple, flip over to fly. There we go. We clear enough distance, we can just do that. It's not a big deal, right? I'm sure it's not a big deal. It's just one of those, you can even do it in midair, because why not? The real issue is, out of all the things to be upset about, this isn't the thing to be upset about. The thing to be upset about is this. Not the character. The character's great. It's the predatory gacha systems. It's a gacha game, of course. We all know this by now. And what the gachas want to do? Majority of them don't care about making a good game. They care about one thing. Profits. And what better way to get profits than sell you the new character? But you could be misled by this. Brant is here. What's he got? What's he holding? His best in slot weapon. But he doesn't come with this. So it's a separate one, but you need another different currency for. You could also say, oh, he's a special case, his kit's built differently. Doesn't matter, don't advertise him with this, because someone's going to pull for Brant. Like, wow, he's going to be great. Realize you need to invest in building him. And even then, without his weapon, you're missing so much energy regen, which he needs. I was stupid enough. I got Brant and his weapon. I don't regret it. Well, I do, actually. I regret it a little big time. Here's why I regret it. Look at the store. Recommended you pay real money for currency that you need. This is fucking egregious. 100. This is both in, obviously, my currency, Great British Pounds, 100 euros, 100 US dollars, 100 for 40 pulls. That's not even halfway there. And yeah, sure. Oh, you guaranteed the weapon. So let me just spend $200, pounds, euros to just go get the weapon. It's that easy, right? And then all of a sudden you spent 200. For what? A specialized weapon? A generic weapon that's good for everybody? It's not worth it. It's terrible. This is what people should be outraged about. Not just, oh, she swims faster. Oh, she can jump out the water high. Ooh. No. Another thing to be really upset about is I'm just gonna, you know, run off of the edge. Run into the edge and fly. Boom, there we go. I can just fly now. Sure, there's a stamina system, blah, blah, blah. You're thinking, wow, that's really handy. I can use that everywhere. We're just moving over. It's going to be a transition. Don't worry. We're going to cut this part out. God, loading times. Am I right? There's another thing to be upset about. It's not. So, you're probably thinking, oh, it works everywhere, correct? Well, let's go and see that. You cannot use this function currently. This is more of an issue than, oh, Cantarella swims faster. Yeah, you're absolutely right. With the pricing, it was probably set based on the Hoyo's currency. You know for a fact, Kuro look at Hoyo and think, yeah, okay, we need to kind of follow there. Because Hoyo set this trend. They are the forerunners, the groundbreakers. Everybody looks up to them and goes, okay, we need this. It's why I made a video a few weeks back, pop up on the screen, of like, oh, this is absolutely terrible. Everybody said the same thing about Caceres' global passives. What a bad precedent this sets for the rest of gacha games. Because, oh, if they can do it. The difference between C0 Mavrika versus C6 isn't just night and day. It's a completely different character. And that's just for exploration alone. Now, I wonder if I can get a clip of that, actually. What's her name? Something like Varesi, I want to say. So here we go. Here's Varesa, right? And early access. You can't hear this. You don't want to. The music is fucking terrible. It's coming up in a sec. And you know for a fact her C1 is going to say, oh yeah, she could do that for a lot longer. Like a hell of a lot longer. Sadly, I can't find anywhere. And there's a clip somewhere, and I'm just too stupid to find it. If this is a real complaint, wait for the customer satisfaction surveys and just go fill them out. The huge problem with companies, well, that's it. The huge problem with people who trust companies is you decided to trust that company in the first place. They don't care about how you feel. They care about, first and foremost, making money. Does it help if your game, if you listen to the player base, so they feel more inclined to, obvious case in point, trust you, and then spend money? Or perhaps an egregious amount of money. Say, I don't know. Yeah, that's all they care about. It just so happens that Kuro Games have realized, hey, if we keep the player base happy, they'll keep us happy by spending money. It's no big issue if they just turn around and say, okay, we'll just make it a gadget for everyone else. It's just that only Cantarella charges her Forte gauge. And it's like, okay, sure. That's perfect. Another reason it's not a big issue, quick one, just remembered. Another big reason is in the comments here. If this was the map where it's all water, as opposed to, say, a big island here, where you can just swim, yeah, okay, maybe that is a bigger issue. For example, here you could just swim with Cantarella all around here. Sure, but who's going to do that? You could just fly. It's way faster for everybody. Do the player surveys. Kuro Games have proven they listen. What's to say they won't do it now, if it really aggravates you that much? Yeah, so basically, don't turn into the Genshin community where you blow smoke up Kuro's ass. Being like, oh yeah, this change is fine. This is great. Because if we don't speak out about changes that actually are terrible, like the prices, they're just going to keep doing it. What more can I say? Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you think I'm wrong. This is the outro, just me staring at you now.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Okay, let's stop that.